starting fast and starting fast every game because it can hurt you in some ways.
Kirby was talking about tackling today. I don't know. I guess you guys will probably get a number, or whether you guys came close to reaching your goal in terms of missed tackles. Did you notice it on Saturday night, in particular, with the defense, that there was too many times where guys were bouncing off and maybe not getting proper form time?
Yeah, it's most definitely one of the things I got to work on. As a team, we got to work on. The secondary to work on. We got to get the guys down on the ground. We're a great tackling team. In that game right there, we did not display it. It's something that we need to work on going forward.
Is there kind of a disconnect? You say you're going to start fast, but that almost means, I would read that almost as being aggressive. At the same time, if they're doing something you're not ready for and you're going in the wrong direction really fast, is there kind of a back and forth between starting fast and being too aggressive?
No, starting fast for me is getting the tempo going, coming out there with juice, getting the guys going, and not playing so lackadaisical and slow. It's nothing doing with aggressiveness. We got to get everyone going. You got to start fast. You got to have your motor going, and you got to motivate yourself when you go on away games like that. And I think if we can starting fast, especially in this game right here in the noon game, we got to start fast. We got to be able to motivate each other because the crowd might not be there.
Well, the question comes down to, it's hard for fans. They're sitting there, they're watching TV, they're excited about it. They can't imagine not being, needing to motivate yourself. They're thinking, hey, here's hated Tennessee, here's hated South Carolina, here's whoever. So they're kind of, they want to beat them. We know you want to as well. So how, in other words, how are you not motivated, or maybe not quite as high as you want to be?
It's not motivated. It's just the juice,
Gotcha.
It's not your atmosphere, and so to find, I wouldn't say motivation, but find energy and juice, you got to look to each other, you got to look to your teammates, and you have to bring that yourself. You have to provide your own juice. There's not going to be a grand entrance, a run out. There's not going to be red lights everywhere. The stadium's not going to be black. So you got to find your own juice because you're in enemy territory. So you got to find, what's going to get your team going, what's going to get you going, and that's how you start fast in games.
Who's the best one at providing that? You say you got to do it yourself, but you're also talking about getting the other guys to do it as well. Who in your secondary is good at getting everybody else up?
Well, it just depends on who's up that week. I think we do a great job of feeding off of each other. We all try to start fast. We all talk to each other. We all keep each other's spirits up. We always have a next play mentality, and we're all trying to make a play.
Was that Navy Stadium atmosphere tough? That first true road game kind of in the SEC?
I wouldn't say tough. I just say it was a good test for us, and we see where we're at. We definitely have to start fast.
You guys are the only team in the country to not give up a rushing touchdown so far this year, and rush defense was an area where you struggled at times last year. Have there been any noticeable changes in how you've sort of gone after that, aspect of the game, or sort of any tweaks you've made to try and slow down the other team's running games?
Just, tackling, like I said before, we got to work on that, and we did a great job in the past. And it's just one of the things we worked on in the fall and worked on in fall camp in the spring, is not letting anyone in our end zone. No matter what drill we're doing, we don't want the offense to get in. They like to finish in the end zone. They like to finish running. So we want to stop them, just keep them from doing that.
And then Eric Stokes is a guy who, wasn't totally sure if he was going to play a whole lot last week against Tennessee, and then comes out 3 pass breakups, obviously the forced fumble. What is it about him that, he's sort of able to go from maybe a guy who, you don't know what you're going to get out of him health-wise, and then he goes out and has a performance like he did on Saturday?
We're just always working, he's ready whenever his numbers need to be called. He said he was going to play this game, and he came out there and worked, and so we expect him to play and do big things anytime you're going to say you're going to play, you can be out there.
Speaking of challenges of a noon kickoff,
just starting fast, some of the things I just talked about, just starting fast. You got to bring your own juice. The fans might not be there. The crowd might not be there just yet. So you got to bring your own juice and start fast.
Speaking of Eric Stokes and Richard LeCount, to be honest, they're not the biggest kids in the world, but they both had a hit that made the Georgia fans there kind of ooh and ah. Do you see that a lot in practice, kind of the younger guys using the hit stick, as they say, making some of those big hits? I mean, just throughout what you've seen, not in the game.
Yeah, most likely those guys, they bring the boom. They're good tacklers in space. I know we had some missed tackles, and we got to work on that. But I'm really proud of those guys for making those hits and showing everyone they can bring it.